Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another show. It's doing well today. Having a wonderful day on this 19 December 2024, 6th day before Christmas. So I'm gonna start singing Christmas song. Now I technically don't have a song, so oh my God, it's here. It's Christmas time this year, and that's pretty much it. It's a shout out to set it off and her song This Christmas I'll burn it to the ground. Pretty good song. Today we're talking about a movie. Well, I could be talking about a movie, or I could be talking about two movies. Um, Question is, can you see me? That's the name of the movie, right? Number one and number two. So number one is the story of what? Is the story of magician, and they're protecting a secret, and they're kind of modern day Robin Hood, and we like them because they're cool, they're magician, right? And that's basically the movie. So the first one is phenomenal, right? Because you meet the four horsemen. Now, if you know your religion, if you know your Bible a little bit, I don't know if they're present in the Quran or the Torah, I don't know. But if you know the Bible, or I don't know what the text for Hinduism, I always don't mention it, and the Buddhism, I don't mention it, or the Nordic religion, I don't mention it, or a pagan religion that I never mention. I don't know. I'm referring to the Bible because that's how I was raised, so I'm going to be referring to the Bible. The four horsemen are the bringer of apocalypse. They're not a good sign. They're not a good sign at all. They're the four horsemen, which are magic user. They're not really magic. You can see the plan, which is sadly some of the part that I like the least about the movie. They're explaining the magic trick. I'm like, ugh, why'd you do that? You killed the magic, right? Then again, it's the CGI is super well done. The characters are kind of cool. The fact that they give back, the fact that you see, Robin Hood was the person that took from the most fortunate to the least fortunate. Robin Hood, there's not a single person out there that doesn't say, I didn't like Robin Hood, right? Because what he was doing was good. Now, these copying the Robin Hood mentality cannot dislike them. The first movie is pretty good. There's a lot of moments you're like, holy shit, this is actually pretty cool. There's a big reveal at the end that will break your mind, and there's not a lot of hints as to which mention that big reveal. The movie is really good. There's Dave Franco that plays amazing. There's a guy who played the network, which was really good. There's I forget his name, Willie, which is really good. There's the freaking guy who play Mark Ruffalo, which is pretty good. I forgot the name of the girl. I'm so sorry, but I'm so sorry. It's all about let's get Canadian up in here. But it's a really good movie, and if you want to watch a magic movie, it's possibly good. The problem with this movie is possibly that you cannot watch it a second time. Because if you watch it a second time, you're like, oh, I know the trick. Oh, I know who's there. Oh, I know who's the bad guy. I know who's the good guy, right? But it's constantly a game of chasing. It's like, weirdly speaking, it's a movie about magic, right? And weirdly speaking, it's a movie that reference to Robin Hood, right? But weirdly speaking, this movie made me think about Catch Me If You Can. That was it. That was the movie. It's running away. It's catching people, and where are they gonna do next? Where are they gonna be next? Right? The second movie is a lot less good. That didn't make sense. It's a lot. The first one is a lot better. I don't know how to say it in English. Oh my God, it's here. It's Christmas time this year. Why? It's because you spend so much time building characters in the first movie, right? Now I understand that some people will leave you. For example, the female horseman, she leaves. She's like, fuck that, I'm not a magician. Possibly like a Ravenclaw. Ooh, possibly not a awkward elitist. She was like, fuck this school, I'm gonna do my own thing, and then she probably end up serving you know whom. He who shall not be named. But the three other characters are the same, which is good because we're seeing a continuity, but it's also cool because you get the same characters, and you get the same character with the same role, and they even include a reason as to, oh, this is why. Ooh, that's my father that texted me at 7 a.m. The fuck you doing in sleep, dude? I texted you should answer. You're gonna be waiting, my boy. Sorry. We're doing a priority, right? Which is filming. I'm an asshole, but hey. I'm a magical asshole. So, in the second movie, the problem I have is you introduce so many characters, right? So, technically speaking, you introduce a female horseman, which is good because the first one left, and you like, it sucks because it's not so much as different, right? They're still kind of the same. There's romantic interest in the first movie with two of the horsemen. There's romantic interest in the second movie with two of the four horsemen, and it's kind of similar, right? The reason why the movie is not good is you introduce a lot of characters. Like, for example, the bad guy in the first movie has a son, that's a bad guy in the second movie, or even better. You wanna hear better? Okay, let's do better. In fact, that the character of Morgan Freeman was actually a good guy. Oh, spoiler, because he was a bad guy in the first one. See, you introduce characters and you retcon a lot of the characters. So what you do is, I don't know what happened, right? The movie. I thought it was good, but I don't know what happened. Not that I don't know what happened in the sense of the story, but I don't know why and which linked this to the first movie. In the same character, cool. But everything that I don't know about the characters are not good. For example, we learned that the Mark Ruffalo, which is the FBI agent, but also a magician, father, was a magician that died, right? But we knew that from the first movie, right? And then they pick up the safe that he died in, and they're like, oh, they pick it up. There's not really a reason as to why they pick up this specific safe. There's also there's a big reveal, right? There's a big reveal and saying that, hey, the guy we're helping is a kid of the main character, but the main character, not the main character, but the main villain in the first one, main protagonist, which is the big reveal, but they don't do much about it. They only say, oh, I had limited time. This is my bastard son, and he's the most loyal. And it doesn't serve a purpose. It doesn't. It's cool and all. It's nice, but it doesn't serve a purpose. It's just like, okay, cool. He's the bastard son. So I wish more from the second movie, but the first one is really good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy.